Sunday night again. It seems like about 5 minutes since the last Sunday night, but there you go. Hi, Marion. Every week I try and give my... hello, Rona. Hi, Kevin. Every week I try and give my thing a jokey title, and this week it was T-Bone, the director's cut, and I had an old picture of just after I had an operation on my hand, which I used, and lots of people thought that I was... that I'd just done it and were expressing concern. My hand is absolutely fine. It was 2-3 years ago, and that'll teach me for trying to be funny, eh? But anyway, it's nice that people care, I suppose. So Marion, Rona, Kevin, Pete, James, Bill, and Phil. Hi all. Nice that you're all with me already, and I've got a request that I'm not going to do. It's for my friend Neil Johnson. He wants me to do a thing called Grape and Barley Rag, Rory Gallagher, and I've started learning it, and it's mega tricky. There's wee tricky bits in it, and I don't want to do it and bollocks it up. So I will do it for Neil, and for me as well, because it's a great bit of playing, but I don't want to do it until I'm really ready. I hadn't appreciated just how hard it would be when I started learning it. So there's a bit of the old and a bit of the new, and I'll start with something I've done once before. It's John Prine song. Hello in there. Had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta liked living there. Well, it had been years since the kids had grown, a life of their own left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and I still don't know what for. Doesn't matter anymore. You know that old oak trees just grow stronger. Old rivers grow wilder every day. Just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. Sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory. What could I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. No oak trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. Hello in there, good old John Prine. Not every single song he wrote, but lots of the songs he wrote are kind of stories. And a lot of the songs I'm going to do tonight are story songs, because I like them. They're not obvious, trite or anything. They just tell little stories that inspired the person who wrote them. So that was John Prine. This is Doc Watson, Deep River Blues. It was requested ages ago by Paul of the Cognac Twins, so I did it, and I've done it quite a few times because I absolutely love it. It's a Doc Watson song. Thank you for that kind remark, Derek. I have now replaced the shiny hat with a brune hat. Okay, hello. Jock, Teresa, Marianne, Derek, Frank, Paul, and dearie me, Eddie. Mike, Steph, hi STV, Tom, Frank, Thol, hi Neil, and hi Mike McHale. So this is the Deep River Blues. It's not a request. Well, it was a request for Paul originally, but I don't do it just for him. I do it because I think it's a great song. It's just about a guy who, whenever it starts to rain, the river starts rising, he starts to get a hankering to go back on the boat and bugger off. And we all feel like that sometimes, don't we? Anyway, Deep River Blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let the river rise and fall, let the waves make a wall, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Well, my old gal's a good old pal, she looks just like a waterfowl when I got them deep river blues. I don't want to cry for me, we shall go out on a spree, and I got them deep river blues. Well, give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail her if she floats, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Going back to Muscle Shoals, better there, so I've been told, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let the river rise and fall, let the big waves make a wall, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Blues. And actually, I forgot, I do actually have one request. It was for Elizabeth Runback in British Columbia. A big James Taylor fan. I missed out James Taylor last week, and I was going to do You Got a Friend, but I thought, actually, that's not a James Taylor song. That was written by Carole King, and she kind of gave it to James Taylor, who had a massive hit with it. But the one that Elizabeth wanted was In My Mind I've Gone to Carolina, which is probably one of his best songs ever. So I'm going to give that a lash. In my mind I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? 'Cause I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk away and watch it shining. Watch her watch the morning come. The silver tear appearing, now I'm crying, and I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Well, there ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. Hey baby, the sky's on fire, I'm dying, and I'm going to Carolina in my mind. In my mind I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? 'Cause I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Dark and silent late last night, think I might have heard the highway calling. Geese in flight and dog that bite. The signs that might be omens say I'm going to Carolina in my mind. And with a holy host of others standing round me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it looks like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm up and going to Carolina in my mind. In my mind I've gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? 'Cause I'm going to Carolina in my mind. 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 Yeah, it's a great song. It's got such a great tune. And I remember his introduction to it was years and years ago. I think it was in the early 70s. He said he'd written this song, and, you know, he never really had a home. He says, but that doesn't stop me being homesick. And for some reason, that really struck a chord with me. I thought it was dead true, but also quite funny. Hello, Grant. Hello, Stevie again. Stevie. Alec, hi. Malky. Dean, hello. Ronnie, hi, Ronnie. Hi, Gail. And hello, Neil again. And Pete. Yep, okay. You probably noticed that I hardly ever play with a plectrum on the acoustic, and I use a pick all the time on electric. One of the reasons I'm finding it hard to learn the Rory Gallagher number for Neil Johnson is that Rory plays it with a pick and fingers, and hi Elaine, and it's just not a style. I'm an old dog, new tricks now. Like, there's no chance I'm going to learn to do it now. If I'd started early, Steve Howe plays like that too. I mean, who I admire probably as much as any guitarist, actually Richard Thompson plays with picker fingers a lot too. So I can do my own version of these things, but it always takes me a little bit longer because it's kind of like if someone's playing with a plectrum, they can go really quick on that. If you're playing with your fingers, you have to find another way of doing it. So bear with me, Neil. Anyway, this is a Neil Young song. Again, it's a story. Neil Young, he often, although he's a Canadian, he often writes about things that sound like, you know, deep south. This story, Powderfinger, the song is called, it kind of reminds me of a book by Ken Kesey called Sometimes a Great Notion. It was Ken Kesey who wrote the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But he also wrote a book, Sometimes a Great Notion, about these guys who were all good old boys, who were loggers, who lived on the river, and it's kind of a rough life. In the case of Powderfinger, it's even rougher. Anyway, it's not from Neil Young's experience. It's a story that's he's made up, and I think it's great. Look out, Mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think you better call John. It don't look like they're here to deliver the mail, and they're less than a mile away. I hope it didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. So the powers that be left me here to do all the thinking. And I just turned 22. I was wondering what to do. And the closer they got, the more those feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hand felt reassuring. He told me red means run, son, numbers add up to nothing. But when the first shot hit the dock, I saw it coming. Raised the rifle to my eye, never stopped to wonder why. Then I saw black and my face splash in the sky. Shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Think of me as one you never figured to fade away so young. with so much left undone. Remember me to my love, I know I miss her. Powdery fingery. I've done this one a few times. I co-wrote it with Willie Hershaw, and it's called Happy Land. No more songs about the happy land, round behind the Lindsay Bing. Now the Goth and the number one are names that don't mean anything. Calls for unity, but young, too old can't find the way. Find the gold in the people's hearts. There's little sign of it today, but I'd rather stay here than anywhere else, hanging round the doors, round about the vandalized streets, around Lochgelly store. Not much hope for a better day. No Joe Corey with us now, writing the play that would show the way. Who would watch it anyhow? So sing for the heart of Fife, for the rough and funny sights, battles and bevies and bingo teas, gyros on a Friday night, candlelight streets around Lochellie's store. That's really strange. Sometimes when I'm singing that song, I'm not quite sure why. I get a bit broken up. It's ridiculous, I know, but an old man, I think. That's what it is, eh? Living in the past. Yeah, Gail, I'm actually going to do that. I'm getting round to it. I'm not sure when it'll be. Maybe next week even. I've actually got enough songs. So, I might just do that. If I could do that and do one Christmas song next week, that might be the way to go. We'll see. Okay, last acoustic number. Done it loads. I like doing it. Booker White, Rolling Stones, Stephen Grossman, John Fahey. Loads of people have done this song. Called Poor Boy. Good boy. I like playing that. Been playing it for so long I don't have to worry about it. My hands can remember it. My mind doesn't have to get involved at all. Okay. slide that's fallen down, I think. Oh, yeah, that's great. Those of you who live in Fife and maybe beyond will know probably that there's a bit of a stooshy going on just now about the Exxon plant at Mossmorton. What you may not know is that back in the days of Monologue and then the Rolling Sopolis, I actually wrote a song called I've Got Those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. That's the title of it, and I think it's one of the coolest titles ever. And it wasn't long after the plant opened that I wrote the song, so it was quite a long time ago. So again, I was ahead of my time. What can I say? The Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues, and there's a version of it on YouTube that I did ages ago, but I did another wee backing file for it. Thank you, Lane. I did another wee backing file for it, just some bass, drums, organ and guitar, and I play slide and sing over my file that I did myself this week. And I haven't really practiced it. I was getting around to saying that. I haven't really practiced it. And it won't work unless I plug the guitar in. You would think after all these years, I would know to plug an electric guitar in. Okay, so I've got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues by yours truly, and it is the first time I've done it at one of these sessions. So I will have a stiff pull of this beer to give me Dutch courage. I'm talking even more shite than usual tonight. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Yep, there we go. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope no one lights that fuse. From the junction to Crossgates, get ready to go for high-speed removals. You won't even know I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope no one lights that fuse. I don't drink the water and don't breathe the air. As long as there's profit, the company doesn't care. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope they don't light the fuse. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope no one lights that fuse. Throw in the dice, you got those gambling blues. Nothing for winning, nothing if you lose. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got those Mossmorton Complex Petrochemical Blues. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope no one lights that fuse. I speed counting beef like a bird on the wing. The company says it's just one of those things. I got those Mars Moon complex, electrochemical blue. I got those Mars Moon complex, electrochemical blue. I got a bomb on my doorstep, hope no one lights that view. Well, how's about that then? Not bad, having not practiced it, it's not too bad, not too bad. I have to change guitars now. I had this tune to an open tuning for slide. Only take a second. Okay, this is an instrumental. I've done it on here once before. It's one of my favourite guitar instrumentals. It's a Frank Zappa one. It's called Watermelon and Easter Hay. And there's a whole backstory about it which I won't go into. But it's a much more sad, sort of emotional sounding thing than Zappa usually did. And me being a miserable old blighter, I'm a total sucker for that kind of thing. So this is Watermelon and Easter Hay. Aha, I loves it, I do. I think it is great. This is my last one, and what I do all the time, it's just a good time song, Chuck Berry. I'll have a quick look, see if there's anyone new there. Hi Duncan Brock. Okay, this is Chuck Berry, C'est la vie. It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see that Pierre truly loved the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, said the old folks, go to show you never can tell. They furnished off an apartment with a 2-room robot sale. The corridor was crammed with TV dinners and ginger ale. But when Pierre found work, a little money come and worked out well. C'est la vie, said the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They had a hi-fi phone on, boy, did they let it blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. But when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, said the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They bought a souped-up jet, it was a cherry red 53. They drove it down to Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. It was there with Pierre, to the lovely mademoiselle. C'est la vie, said the old folks, go to show you never can tell. It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see that Pierre truly loved the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame are from the chapel bell. C'est la vie, said the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. Thank you very much. Thanks for being with me again. I've had another really nice time tonight. And I'll see you all next week. I don't know if I'll manage the whole kind of all original numbers next week, but it's a possibility. I need to have a wee think about it. But thanks again, and everybody stay kind of positive. It's all weird situation. It just seems to go on and on and on, and there's all kinds of other crap going on as well. But we'll all get through it one way or another, and we will all we'll all meet up and have an enormous bevy one of these days. So thanks again. See you later, guys.